welcome back to another video. My name is Brooke, and here we're going to talk about how to get your chickens out of their winter slump so they can lay as many eggs as possible this spring. So chickens were one of the first animals that we actually added to our homestead, and now after these years we've actually added other birds, including ducks, geese, turkeys, and quail. And of course we still do keep the chickens. And now that it's warming up, all of our birds are laying more. We've actually started incubating some eggs. And so I'm excited to share these tips with you so that you guys can get your chickens out of their winter slumps too. But before we get started, I want to thank GrubTerra for being the sponsor of today's video. We've been using GrubTerra in our homestead for over a year, and I can't speak good enough about their quality. We're actually going to do an in-depth review later in this video. And after that, if you're interested in purchasing some for yourself, I'm going to leave a link down below, as well as a 10% off discount code that you guys can use on your orders placed on their website. It'll be in the description and pinned comment for you. So let's get into the tips. The first tip that I have for y'all is to freshen up the coop. Now, for people who are doing the deep litter method, this might mean a complete clean out of all the bedding, but at the very least, you should definitely add another layer. And for those of you that clean out your coop regularly, you should probably go ahead and do that again, as winter is starting to end and spring's starting to begin. This is also a good time to inspect your coop and make sure it doesn't need any repairs. So for my coop, it's not quite ready for a complete clean out. So today I'm just gonna add another layer of pine shavings, and then I'm also going to add some coop refresher on top of that. It definitely helps the bedding last longer and keeps the coop smelling fresh. The next tip is, on top of their regular feed, it's also a good time to boost nutrition, especially calcium. So some ways that you can do this is feed your hens some crushed eggshells. You can feed them oyster shells. And also, GrubTerra's treats do have high calcium and high protein, making them an excellent way to boost your chicken's nutrition. On top of that, just make sure you're feeding them a high quality layer feed. Since it's starting to get warmer out, the parasites and mites are going to be back. So now is a good time to inspect your hens for them. This is best done at night because you can actually see them on your chickens. It's also a good time to add some natural preventative methods to your chickens' coops and known dust bathing holes. I have an entire video on this if you guys want to learn how I keep the mites and lice out of the coop, and I'll leave it linked for you down below. Chickens should always have access to fresh, clean water because hydration is key if you want them to lay lots of eggs. And then you also want to have them on a good feeding schedule and routine. Now let's get into the GrubTerra review and why you should choose them. So their treats have high protein, and they also feed their grubs food waste. So for every pound of treats you buy, 20 pounds of food waste has been saved from landfills, which is awesome. Their black soldier fly larva is a better alternative than feeding your chickens mealworms. I have to be honest, I have never given my chickens mealworms because I don't see the point when you can feed them black soldier fly larvae, which has way more calcium than what mealworms have. If I ever have a laying flock, they always get black soldier fly larvae. This will also help them produce stronger eggshells and keep their feathers healthy. So I also give them a lot of these when they are molting in the fall. Another reason why I like GrubTerra is you can buy them in 1 pound bags, 5 pound bags. I believe you can even get them in 10, 20, and 50 pound bags off of their website, which is awesome, making it an easy way to get the amount of treats you need. Normally I buy 5 pounds, and this will last me a good while, even though we have 40 chickens, plus we feed this to our other laying birds as well. Our chickens always get so excited when I bring these out. This is literally will chase me through the yard if I have a bag of these treats on hand. They absolutely love them. They've even gotten the turkeys in on the excitement, as you can see. Our turkeys had no idea what these were at first, but when they saw the chicken's excitement, they had to get in on it too. And don't forget, guys, they do sell other chicken products, including that coop refresher, and I'm gonna leave a link down below so you can see all of their products geared towards chickens. And if you decide to place an order, don't forget to use that 10% off code in the description and pinned comment. So I hope that by incorporating these tips, you guys can have lots of eggs this year, whether your goal is just to raise enough for your family or to sell or to breed. Hopefully you guys will get all the eggs that you need. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share it out with any other chicken keepers that you may know. And also don't forget to subscribe.